Good evening, Nintendo fans. I'm back again for another video today. I just finished the wiretap, and we put that up not too long ago, but just after we hit that publish button on YouTube, Nintendo decides to drop a bombshell. And that was in the form of Switch software version 4.0.0, which finally allows users to transfer user data in saved games to another console, but most importantly, it also gives players the ability to record up to 30 seconds of video at a time. Now, there is a catch to that, and we're going to get into that here in just a moment. Essentially, all you have to do is press down the capture button on your controller instead of tapping it, and that will initiate a record feature on select games. And that's the big thing about this. It only works on select games right now. According to Nintendo, it works with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 2, and ARMS. I did try testing this out with the Japanese version of Fire Emblem Warriors, and I was greeted with a message saying that this software does not work with recording, but I did throw in my copy of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I was greeted with the same message, even though that title is specifically on the list for OK to record, so I'm not sure what happened, but finally I did throw in my copy of Breath of the Wild. I pushed the button, and lo and behold, it did work. Here's a quick sample of what you can expect if you try to record with Breath of the Wild. It works pretty nice. It records about a 30-second clip, and it puts it right into your album with all of your other photos. Now, there's one thing you do want to keep in mind. It's definitely not 1080p. After watching it on playback, it's not as crisp as the game looks when you're playing it, so I'm not sure exactly what recording standard it uses for the time being, but I am going to start looking into that. Now, in addition to these two big changes, there's also some tiny things in this update as well, including brand new Breath of the Wild icons and one for Super Mario Odyssey, so feel free to give those a look as well. The final thing that you can do with this update is pre-purchase and preload certain games from the eShop. Now, this is something you could do on the 3DS and Wii U in the past, but it's the first time we get to see it on the Nintendo Switch, and preloading is something that I know a lot of fans have been eager to see. So, that's the update in a nutshell. Again, we're still testing and messing around with a lot of what this thing can do. We're going to be testing out the transfer feature and let you guys know exactly how that works as well, but I think the most disappointing aspect of this update is how uncompatible it is with most games for recording. Also, the 30-second limit on this is kind of weak. It would be nice to at least have a minute of footage. I know a lot of other game consoles give you a lot more options for recording, but this is a step in the right direction. I am excited to see Nintendo is finally embracing the ability to record your content. Now we just have to have that expanded a little bit further and expanded the game library just a tad bit more. Now, we'll let you know if we know anything else about this update or if there's any secret Easter eggs or any other hidden features as soon as we can find them. Now, again, if you want to find out more about this update, you can head over to NintendoWire.com where we have a write-up about it, and we'll link it down in the description below. But in the meantime, go ahead and download it, try it out, and see what games you can record on. That's it for tonight, folks. Have a good night. Bye.